Morning everyone, bright and early here. Just going to go through some beehives I was given. Apparently the lovely lady who gave them to me said the bees stopped coming out and she can't manage them anymore. So unfortunately my wife had a look at them. Not unfortunately my wife had a look, but my wife had a look and she started taking the tape off them. Anyway, maggots all started coming out, so she sealed it back up and said, "Oh, I think they're gone." I said, "Yeah, I'd say it's probably got a pest in it." So I'm just going to open them up. Most likely find they're no good, and we'll have a look. Then we'll put the contents into a bag, bin it up, get rid of it. And while I'm doing that, we'll show you the process of cleaning up the hives themselves. You know, we'll have to burn the inside to disinfect it and everything, and then we should be able to repopulate with some more, and hopefully if I can get well, not an eduction, but a split going for the lady, I'll give her some bees back. So we'll see how we go. So just hang on a sec and we'll get right into this. Thank you. So here's our two beehives, one on top of the other, on my little trolley here. So I'm just going to put them up here on the bench, put the contents into this lovely little garbage bag. Paint scraper obviously to scrape it out, and yeah, we'll get into this. Sorry about all the noise, but I am at work this morning, so we'll have a bit of a squeeze here. Although there's a bit of mess there, it looks like they might have actually been trying to get out. That looks like there's some debris from the bees being active. It's a little cool, so I might just tape that back up for a sec. Just going to crack this open. Just give me a second and we'll have a look. Hang on. Okay, so I've got the lid off. Well, they're all the honey pots, but I don't see any pests. So I may be able to actually salvage this and melt this wax down and this propolis. I mean, the honey pots are obviously empty. It has got a bit of funky smell, like it's not, you know, nothing's been in there for a while. Down in the bottom there doesn't look real flash, but see if we can get this apart and see how we go, eh? Alrighty. Sorry I have to keep putting the camera down, but you know, working one-handed, haven't got my tripod. Hang on a sec, I'll see if I can do this. Probably doesn't look real flashy, yeah. Taking a bit longer than I thought. I'll be back in a sec. Hang on, guys. Yeah, no, she's gone. There's a few cockroaches in there running around. So yeah, this is unsalvageable. I'll just clean it out, scrape it into this bag, and we'll go on with the next one. Hoping maybe there'll be more structure, but I don't think it's going to be worth keeping that to try and melt it down and use it. So, all right, we'll continue. I'll get a separate bag and keep that. I'll just get a sealable bag and we'll throw some of that in there because I think I can keep that. The rest is no good though. So we'll keep this bit of wax and we'll reuse that. I'll probably be able to melt that down in a solid wax melter. Believe it or not, that won't have very much wax in that once I melt it down. Yep, that's alright. I have a sneaky suspicion it was the other hive that had the maggots in it. Obviously when you're done, you disinfect all your tools and wash your hands, and we'll burn these boxes and see how we go. A little bit of wax, so there we go, eh? Couple of coffee roasters in there. I'll have to unscrew this plastic panel obviously. Before I try and hit it with the blowtorch later. Quite a lot of stuff in the bottom there. Actually looks like coffee grounds, but yeah, anyway, I'll continue pulling this out, and then we might burn them and see how we go. I'll see if I can get that on video too. I'll be back. Thanks guys. So this is the second one, and as you can see there's definitely phorid fly or maggots of some sort in there. So this hive's definitely gone. I'm going to have a lot of a mess with this one. The other one was dry, this one's going to be slimy and wet, but anyway, we will endeavour to get it out. That's what was inside of the first hive. Cleaned them up a fair bit. So I'll hit them with the blowtorch and burn them, clean them up. These are the plastics on the inside. I'm actually going to replace these. This is the split section at the top to separate the honey from the brood. And these are your split bars in the middle that go across the middle section. So when you actually split the hive, you can pull it cleanly in two pieces. So I won't put them back in because I'll make my own up with wood. I don't like using too much plastic. I do have a couple of hives of plastic. I don't really like it. I mean, I'll use them as clear sheet for an inspection cover, but I don't normally use it inside as a separation thing. I mean, they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Just my preference. Anyway, so we will clean these up. I'll have to start working in about 10 minutes. I'm not going to get much more done, so I'll see if I get more of this video later. If not, well, we might be able to see it when I repopulate it. Right, thanks for hanging around, and we'll see how we go. Okay, we'll have a go at the second hive, and this is going to be full of maggots, so it's not going to be real pretty, but we'll have a look anyway. Yeah, I'll come back once I've got it open. Okay, well this smells quite bad, just so you're aware. Yeah, getting there, mate. That's the way. Alright, I'll get a bit closer. So, sorry, camera's a bit wobbly. Oh no, the lid's gone and got stuck down again. Yep, here we go. Okay, she's a bit nasty in here. So, oh, okay. So, she's pretty much decimated with, I would say, phorid fly larvae, or could even be small hive beetle. So yeah, I'll scrape all this out, get rid of it, and then we'll burn the box and clean it all up. It's a shame, isn't it? I can't save any of this stuff, I don't think. It'll just all go in the bin. And it is a stink. It is very, very stinky. Alright, thanks guys. I'll be back after I burn the boxes. Okay, well, pretty slimed out, as you can see. I've cleaned as much out as I can, the rest I'm going to have to melt. Bottom of the box is like that, and even the brood is still there, but it's obviously dead. So, yes, it's very unfortunate. So, here's an unfortunate fact of life. The involucrum is this, which sort of protects the brood. Peel some of this back. Yeah, there's a couple of larvae in there. There and there. So, yeah, it's not real good. Down for a sec. So that's the brood mass and what's left of it. I'm just gonna, whoops, sorry, went a little bit fuzzy there. But yeah, they're all gone. And so we'll clean up this mess and then we'll hit her with the heat and clean her up. Alrighty. So, didn't show you the blowtorching, but yeah, this is the first bit, so I am going to clean this up a bit more. So it's pretty much burnt and melted everything, and after I go home I'll get my little blowtorch out and I'll clean this up a bit more, scrape it all out, and I'll prep it ready. Unfortunately the other one, the base was rotted as well once I did get the nest out, so I won't be able to use it or salvage it, but with a bit of luck I can rebuild this one, and I'll see if the lady up the road would like it, and I'll repopulate it for her, see how we go. Alright, back with the next bit.